How do I use AI to write a story that keeps people reading? I think this is where a lot of people misunderstand AI storytelling. They think the problem is the AI, but honestly, the biggest problem is usually not the tool, it's the story structure. Because AI can give you 1,000 ideas. But if the story has no emotional pull, people will leave after the first few lines. So I use something I call the SAP spiral story method. And this is the same thinking I use when I'm creating stories. A story that keeps people reading has 5 movements. First, hook. That first line has to grab their attention immediately. Something that creates curiosity. For example, on the day Amara buried her husband, she discovered he had left a letter for the woman who ruined their marriage. Now I want to know who is the woman, what happened, what is in that letter. That's curiosity. Don't give people a perfect world. Introduce the problem. Something has to be emotionally uncomfortable. The third is spiral. This is where most beginners fail. They introduce one problem and solve it immediately. No, the story has to deepen. Every solution should create another challenge. The fourth is twist. Give people something they didn't see coming, not a random surprise, a twist that changes how they understand everything before. Because people don't remember stories because of what happened. They remember how the story made them feel. So here's how I want you to use AI. Don't open ChatGPT and say, write me a story. That's when you get something generic. Instead, you should say, help me build a story using the SAP spiral story method. My hook is this, my chaos is this, my twist is this. Now AI becomes your creative partner, not your replacement. Your task today is simple. Take one story idea you've been carrying in your head, maybe something from your life, maybe something you observed. Now write 5 sentences, the hook, the chaos, the spiral, the twist. Because great stories are not created by adding more words. They are created by knowing where the emotion is going. And remember, AI can help you write faster, but only you can decide what is worth feeling.